Hello again. All right, we're going to start where we left off at chapter 3, the smart bag. Later, as Miss Josephine unpacked her smart bag, May couldn't believe her eyes. Everything in it looked like school stuff. She asked, "Why can't I play with my own toys?" "Trust me," Miss Josephine answered, "you'll enjoy the things from my smart bag just as much." Since she had no choice, May just said, "Okay." Still, she was curious. May had never heard of a smart bag before, so finally she asked, "Why is your bag smart?" Miss Josephine laughed. "The bag is just a bag," she said, "but the books, blocks, puzzles, and games in it make you think. Anything that makes you think helps you be smarter." "Really?" thought May. She knew that getting smarter was a good thing. She just never realized it was quite that easy. Now she wondered, if playing with blocks and puzzles make you smart, what about playing with pots? But she decided to keep that question to herself. Chapter 4. May's Big Idea. With all that reading, building, and thinking, May got really tired. When she couldn't hold out any longer, she did something that she hardly ever did. She asked if she could take a nap. And when she returned from her nap, May was surprised to see that Miss Josephine had needed a nap too. So May decided to play quietly on her own. The first thing she did was put together a big puzzle. Then she tried stacking blocks, but it wasn't as much fun if you couldn't crash them. Crashing the blocks would make too much noise. Finally, she started reading one of Miss Josephine's books. Then it hit her. Her best idea yet. She wondered why she had not thought of it before. This was perfect. Since Miss Josephine was fast asleep, May could explore the pots in the kitchen. Miss Josephine would never know. Trying not to disturb Miss Josephine, May tiptoed to the kitchen. Right away, she found a big red pot she had never seen before. "Great," she whispered, "I love red." She eased it onto her head. Excited, she was just starting to march when from the living room she heard, "May, where are you?" No way was she going to get caught with her mother's pot on her head. So she tried to pull it off, but it wouldn't budge. She tugged and tugged. Still, it wouldn't come off. Maybe I should just hide, she thought. But it was too late. Miss Josephine had found her. May started crying. She was sure she was in big trouble. Then, pointing to the pot, she said, "It's stuck. It won't come off." The closer Miss Josephine got, the harder she cried. "I do like your smart stuff," May sobbed, "but I like pots too, even if they don't make me smart." "Oh my, you poor thing," Miss Josephine said softly. She paused to think for a moment. Then she did something May never expected. She bent down and pulled her close. She hugged May tight like that until she was totally calm. Then Miss Josephine slowly and carefully lifted the pot off of May's head. Chapter 5. Really Great Friends. Miss Josephine then took the red pot to wash it with the morning dishes. May watched. She could not believe that Miss Josephine didn't seem upset. After all, she had caught May with a pot stuck on her head. Overjoyed, May just talked about everything, even her adventure with pots. "My goodness, such an imagination," Miss Josephine said. May got quiet. She had heard that word a lot. She wasn't sure if it was good or bad. So she asked, Does imagination make you smarter? Miss Josephine sat down. Then she gave May's hand a gentle squeeze before answering. Yes, she said, most definitely. Miss Josephine then got up to put away the morning pots and dishes. She seemed to be thinking about something. Finally, she bent down and took out 2 big pots and 4 big spoons from the cupboard. Sitting on her knees, she placed the pots upside down on the floor between them. May looked on shocked. She couldn't believe it when Miss Josephine started banging on the pots like drums, beating out a rhythm. Miss Josephine said, "You know what, May? I sort of like pots too. But maybe it's safer to beat them than to wear them." Laughing out loud, May ran over and gave Miss Josephine a really big hug. Later, as she was leaving, Miss Josephine bent down to May's level. She whispered, "Next time, you can teach me more about playing with pots." Then she laughed and said, "But I think I'll add a May-sized apron to my spark bag. That way, I can teach you how to share in washing the dishes." May giggled. She had to admit that Miss Josephine had been right. They had become really great friends. The end. I hope you enjoyed that book, and I hope you continue to have so much fun with all the kitchen tools in your imagination. What can you do with all the things in your kitchen?